All right, this is Rudy. It's December the 27th, the year 2016. And my spidey sense has gone off, if you want to call it a spidey sense. In the past 72 hours, I have reason to believe that both my wife and I were approached separately by someone posing to be a Christian. And it's possible, I'm not saying it's absolutely the case, but it's very possible this person is a paid government informant. And as many of you know, we advocate for high-profile people in the United States that have unique beliefs about our tax system, specifically Ed and Elaine Brown, specifically Lonnie and Karen Vernon, specifically Russell Dean Landers. We've also read some letters, although I don't know much about him, a guy by the name of Robert David Neal. And I might have read some letters from other individuals that I don't know a lot about. Charles Neighbors being another individual that has somehow got my address and has sent me a lot of material. And most of it is legalese, and I have no idea what it means, nor do I even care to know what it means. But there was an individual, I'm not going to name any names because I don't have any hard evidence to prove one way or the other, that approached my wife on the same subject and myself regarding our beliefs on the tax system. I'm not in the habit of telling anyone else what to do. Every individual has to make their own decision whether they're compliant. I myself pay my taxes. I am compliant with our tax system. If you choose not to be, then I would assume you have weighed the consequences of those actions and you're prepared to deal with that. I don't make it a habit of telling others what they should and shouldn't do. But because I believe I was approached by a paid government informant, and when you're approached by a paid government informant, they don't have to read you your Miranda rights. You're typically caught off guard, and they always paint the situation in the worst possible light. I felt I needed to make a video and make it very clear, in case anything is played before a jury at a later time, that I am tax compliant and I pay my taxes. And so regarding anybody that might be trying to approach me as a paid government informant to get me on the record as saying anything other than that, well, good luck. I try to be very cautious who I associate with, and I don't think anything is coincidental at this point in my life. And I've read enough trial transcripts, and I've read enough information that I know how the enemy works, and they have over 40,000 paid government informants working for the FBI alone, and they get bonuses when they can throw somebody in prison. We have a prosecutorial and judicial and prison system that's motivated by greed, not by justice, and therefore entrapment, extreme forms of entrapment, abound in our society. And so it's unfortunate that I feel like I have to make a video like this, but every man must make a decision, and every man must come to, make a decision that each of us feel comfortable with. At one point, we'll stand before the Creator, and we'll be responsible for giving accounting for how we lived our life. And so I wanted to make this video and make sure it's very clear that my position is very clear about how I live my life. And that's that.